Hey team, I hope you're doing really well. Now, first things first, you'll notice that the lip syncing is completely off with this video. When I got a few minutes into the strength, I was interrupted by the neighbour's dog, and also someone was using a sander or something like that. You can hear it in the background. So I thought I'd voice over this as the weather's got pretty bad, and I'd already done the workout a few times. So thought I'd just kind of voice over the top. Now for today, our focus is going to be on some 30-second handstand holds into tempo pistols. With those, we're looking for 3 seconds down on each one of the pistols, and we'll obviously show you the handstand push-up variations before we begin. I'll talk over the top of that as we go. For the warm-up, we're going to start with some dive bombers. So you don't need any equipment for that. You just need a little bit of floor space for the warm-up as we get into our dive bomber sequence. The focus of the warm-up is going to be on opening up our hips and shoulders. So let's get the timer on and get into it. Okay, so 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. So starting position, hips up, head through the arms. You're then going to dive your head and chest down towards the ground, finish in your upward dog. Hold that for a couple of seconds and then hips up, head through again, back to your starting position. Complete that second rep, hips up, head through again, down and into your third repetition. You can drop the knees if you need to scale. Hips up, head through. We're aiming for 40 seconds here, so one more repetition. Hold. 3, 2, good, and rest there. So we're going to take a 20-second rest. From here, we're going to take the right foot up towards the right hand. Hold that for a couple of seconds each time. Then we'll step back to the plank position before repeating on the left. So get yourself into a plank. Ready, and right foot up. Hold, 3, 2, and then step that foot back. Left foot up. 3, 2, step back. Right foot. Hold. Good. Left foot. Hold. Now our aim here is to really open up the hip. So push the knee away from the shoulder as much as you can. Also trying to push the hips down towards the ground as we do that. 10 seconds left. Keep working through that. 3, 2, 1, and take a break there. Now for our next movement, we are going to move to the feet. What we're looking for is feet just outside your hip width, hips down into your squat position, and then we're going to add a rotation on each side. So right hand up to the sky, left hand up to the sky. Let's go. Let's get into that. 40 seconds. From that top position, hips back and down, eyes forward, and then the eyes follow the hand up to the sky as you twist on both sides. Continue to work through that. Try not to look at the ground the whole time. Eyes should be forward or following the hand as you complete that rotation. 15 seconds left. Should be able to get 3 more there. 2 more. Twist and twist. 1 more repetition. Good. And take a break there. Now we're going to continue moving through those positions once again. So we're going back into our dive bombers. We're looking for the hips up, head through the arms again. So another 3-minute sequence. So let's go. Let's get into that. Hips up, head through. Head and chest down towards the ground into that upward dog. And then hips up, head through again. You guys decide whether you want to pump the feet here as you go into your down dog position. That will help you focus on your ankles a little bit more. If you want to focus more on lower back and hamstrings, then legs straight. If you're focusing on shoulders, then try and bend the knees, push the head through as much as you can. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and rest. So drop to the knees if you need to. Take a little bit of a break here. We're going to go back into our hip openers. So into your plank position, getting ready to go. Okay, let's move. Right foot up, hold for 3 seconds. And repeat. Left side. And right side. Good. Keep moving through that. Nice and steady. No need to rush things here. Again, pushing that knee away from the shoulder as much as you can. Good. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and take a break. So we're back to our feet. We're going to finish with that final set of squats with a rotation. 10 seconds. Okay, ready guys? Okay, let's go. So into your squat, rotate that hand up. Eyes forward, and then following the hand as you complete your rotation. Nice and steady through these movements. Hips down, twist, repeat. Well done. 15 seconds. Keep working through. Nice and steady. 10 seconds. Good. And rest there. So we're going to stop the timer. We're going to now focus a little bit on mobility. You're going to need a bit of wall space and also a block or chair for this. With the first stretch, what we're looking for is hands onto the wall. We want to make sure your abs are switched on, head and chest are pushed down towards the ground. Okay, arms are also nice and long here. Okay, so we're going to hold this for 30 seconds or so. Try not to arch your back as I'm demonstrating here. Okay, switch your abs on, turn the pelvis under, and drive that head and chest down towards the ground. That is your focus. Keep holding. Like I said, we're hitting roughly 30 seconds here. Doing well, keep going. Keep breathing, focus on your breathing. And rest there, guys. Come out of that. Now, small change, we're going to get you to move to the left-hand side. So left hand goes underneath the right hand with your left hand straight out in front in line with the shoulder. Push the head and chest down. You're going to feel the stretch a bit more on the right-hand side this time. Again, take this time to focus on your breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Nice and slow, nice and steady. Come out of that, switch hands. Right hand to the right hand side, left hand on top of that. Again, head and chest down. Make sure your abs are still switched on. Continuing to focus on your breathing. Nice and steady. Keep pressing that head down towards the ground. Well done. And come out of that. Rest there. Good job, guys. So now you're going to grab your stool we're going to take our right foot up onto that object. Now our aim here is to work on the ankles, so we're going to drive the knee over the toe, keeping the heel pressed down into whatever object you are using. So we're focusing on pushing the knee over the toe. You're going to pulse backwards, okay, then drive the knee over the toe as much as you can, okay, push your body weight back and forward. We're going to do this for 10 repetitions, so we'll count you through these. So drive that knee over, hinge back and forward. Good, so that's rep number 3. Hold for another couple of seconds, back and forward. Continue to hold that. Good, back and forward. Once again, focusing on those ankles. And into the next one. Back and forward. Back and forward. Keep applying pressure over the toe and again. And come out of that. Swap sides. Stabilize that chair or stool. Drive the weight over the toe. Rep number 1. Back and forward. Keep pushing that heel down. Back and forward. Push hard, push hard. Back and forward. You should feel the stretch in the back of the heel. Back and forward. And again, back, forward, drive that knee over the toe. And again. Back and forward, nice work. Keep going, guys. And again. Back and forward. Great stuff. Okay, come out of that, rest there. So we are now going to take you onto the floor to mobilize the wrists. We're going to start with our fingers pointing to the outside of the body and just shift our weight left and right to help open up your wrists ready for the handstands. If you want to enhance this stretch a little bit, we take the hands a bit closer together, take the wrists a bit closer together, and continue to shuffle the weight left to right. You should feel that a little bit more in the wrists. Keep working through that. Nice work, team. Shake that off. Now bring your fingertips in towards the knees. We're going to start with our weight forward and then shift the weight back into the stretch. Just hold that static stretch. Not going to hold it for too long. Arms should be completely straight. Shift your weight forward and then backwards again into the stretch. Make sure those arms are straight. We're going to do that one more time. Weight forward and then shift the weight back. Feeling that stretch in the forearm, in the wrists. Good. Come forward. Shake that off again. And finally, turn the hands over, fingers pointing in towards one another, and press down into the ground. The aim here is to stack the shoulders over the wrists, apply small, gentle pressure into the ground. You can add a shift of the left to right hand side if you want to continue to mobilize the wrists and open the wrists a little bit more. Keep holding that. If you could do this in a push-up, that shows that you've got really healthy wrists. Excellent. Okay, gently come out of that. All right, shake that off. And let's get into our strength work. Okay, guys, so for today's strength work, we are going 30-second handstand hold. You can take this time to practice freestanding handstands if you'd like, or we can go pike position against the wall, kicking up to the wall walk variation, or a pike position on a box or chair. The final option for you would be a pike position on the floor if you need it. From there, we're going to go into pistol squats, which we'll go through prior to the workout. So let's show you the different handstand variations first of all. You're going to spot your hands, eyes forward, kick yourself up to the wall. Now try and keep your feet close together the whole time, pushing the head through the arms as much as possible, and start to practice bringing the feet away from the wall if you're confident enough to do that. Kick yourself down. Now, next variation, we would look to complete more of a wall walk position. So feet go up onto the wall. You'll see here that I'm walking my hands in to try and simulate my handstand a bit more. Pushing the head through the arms as much as I can. It really opens up the shoulders. And the reason I've got my knees bent here are that I don't have the full height of the wall. So the knee bend helps me simulate that handstand. If that gets too difficult, we walk the hands further away from the wall so that you're able to complete that. Next variation would be feet on the chair or box, or showing you that pike position. Hands onto the floor, head looking at the shoes the whole time, and then right up onto the toes. So we're trying to stack weight over your shoulders as much as you possibly can. Those with tight hamstrings might find it easier to elevate the feet and bring your feet up onto an object instead. Now, once we've done that, you're going to go into your pistols. We're looking for 3 seconds down and then explode up as quick as you can. You're going to alternate feet. So I'm going to show you first of all on the right side. Step into it, left foot comes off, down 3, 2, and then drive up. Ooh, a little bit off balance for that one. Let's try again. Right side, 3, 2, and up. Good. Then onto the opposite leg. So we're swapping from right now onto the left, down, 3, 2, and drive up, like so. Now, scaled options here, we're going to tuck one foot behind the other. Hips go back and down, 3 seconds down again, driving up. We're assisting with that other foot on the heel. You would obviously then swap over, continue to complete your 3 seconds down, like so. Then all we do is we take the foot a little bit further away. So rather than being on the heel, that foot now is in contact with the ground slightly behind me, kind of a really shallow lunge. Hips go back first, all the way down, knee touches the floor, and then come up to full hip extension. Once again, once you've done one on the right hand side, then you would go left hand side as well. So just to recap, 30-second handstand hold, and then 10 pistols. One set every 2 minutes, okay? We're going to start in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So kick yourself into a handstand and hold whichever variation you're using. So against the wall, we've also got that pike position against the wall as well, more of a wall-facing handstand. Or alternatively, we could look at feet on the box, feet on the floor. Keep holding that. 5 seconds left. 2, 1. Nice work. So once you are done on that, you can kick yourself down from the wall. And we're going to get into our tempo pistols. So 3 seconds down, every single repetition. 1, 2, 3, stand. Swap legs. 2, 3, stand. Continue to repeat that. Don't forget to use your scaled options here. One foot tucked behind the other if you feel like you need it. More of a lunge position. if you need that too. It's really important with things such as pistols to use that scaling option, okay? We don't want this to put too much pressure on the knee as we tick through these. Now, once you've done your 10 repetitions, you're then going to rest, and we'll repeat that for another 2-minute window. So if you can see on the timer there, 20 seconds, and then we're into that next one. 10 seconds. Just going to demonstrate the handstand hold with your feet on the object. 3, 2, 1. Good. So feet are on that object, head is pushed through the arms, hips are pointing up to the sky the whole time, and we're just holding that for the 30-second window again. Keep holding, keep pushing that head through. 5 seconds left. 2, 1. Nice work. Bring yourself out of that. Back into your tempo pistols once again. 3 seconds down every time. 3, 2, and stand. 3, 2, and stand. You can see that I'm keeping my hands out in front of the body to help counterbalance my weight. That helps me get a bit more depth in my pistols. Some people like to hold the feet. Feel free to do that if that works for you. Nice and steady on the way down. Be honest with your repetitions as well. If you miss a rep, then try again. If you've got the time, try and repeat that. Get your 10, take a break. Good stuff. So, like I said at the start of this video, you are welcome to practice your freestanding handstand holds if that works better for you. We're going to get into that in 10 seconds. Getting ready. 2, 1, and hold. Just showing you another variation here. 1 foot on the object, 1 foot up in the air, trying to get as straight a body as I can from the foot all the way down towards the wrists. I'll show you this variation later on against the wall as well. This does require a bit more hamstring flexibility to get into the positions. So some people may struggle with that. Bring yourself out of the handstand and back into your pistols. Okay, team, let's go. So 3, 2, and up. 3, 2, and up. Good. Keep ticking away through those repetitions. Slow and steady. Nice and steady. So we're looking for 5 on each side, as we have done from the start. Make sure every repetition is with good control. Excellent. Once you've done your 10, take a breather. We're going to get into our next one, 20 seconds. 10 seconds. Good, team. So let's go into your next handstand hold. Can see I'm up against the wall this time. Feet on, head through the arms as much as I possibly can. We're halfway, 15 seconds gone. Keep holding it. Come out of that, get ready for your pistols. 3 seconds down. It's a bit quick on that one. 3, 2, and up. Legs start getting tired. So do begin to use your scaled options if you need them, okay? It's important to do that. Important to use your scaled options. Once again, as soon as you are done with your 10 pistols, take a break. That's 4 rounds done. 6 more to go, so 10 rounds on these, okay? Make sure you're getting your water in at the same time as well. It's important for you guys to stay hydrated, particularly if you're spending a lot of time at home drinking coffee, tea, whatever it might be. Get that water in, it is important. Okay, 5 seconds. Ready? Let's go. So start to practice my freestanding handstands here. You guys can practice those if you want to, if you have those in your tool belt. If you don't, that's fine. We continue to use any of the options which I showed earlier in the video. Kicking up to the wall, using that pike position against the wall, against a box. Using whatever works for you. So start to begin to use the scaled options for the pistols now. Legs are getting tired after Monday's workout, so starting to get into my scaled options of the pistols. 1 foot behind the other, still trying to take that 3 seconds down. Important to use that slow tempo as we go throughout. Trying to complete these movements with control. With control the whole time. Hit your 10, take your rest. So we're halfway now, 5 done, 5 to go. "20 seconds. 10 minutes left. Five, 4, 3, 2. Okay, team, let's go. So back in again. Handstand hold practice. Against the wall. Freestanding. Whatever suits you, okay? Try and focus the weight either through the wrist, feeling the weight in the fingertips as you kick into your handstand. Then into your pistols. 10 reps again, 5 on each side. Well done, team. Breathe your way through these. Couple more for me. Excellent. So 4 more rounds to go. $20. Then we're back into our handstand. Good. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Practicing the freestanding. If I remember, this round was not very good. Far too much walking around. I blame a slightly uneven garden. Yeah, good. And move on. So now into your pistols. Nice and steady. Making sure we're maintaining that 3-second tempo all the way down, all the way up. 5 reps on each side. Excellent work. Okay, 20 seconds. We've got 3 more rounds to go. Get ready, team. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. When you're ready, let's go into your next handstand. So I'm going wall variation this time into that pike position, walking the hands in, pushing that head through. You can see I'm trying to get a straight line from my hands up to the feet. 1 foot against the wall, 1 foot up in the air. Yeah, that's the 30 seconds, so come down from that. Well done, guys. Nice. Tempo, 3 seconds down. Excellent work. Once again, 5 repetitions on each side. Make sure you're getting your rest time. Shouldn't take you the full 2 minutes to do both of those movements. If you're taking too long, then make sure that you are using scaled options instead, okay? Two more to go. 5 seconds. 3, 2, yeah, let's go. Kick into that handstand. Practice that freestanding kick up against the wall. 10 seconds left. Okay, let's move on into your pistols. Use your scaled options again. If, like me, you're using that foot behind, try and tap the knee onto the floor every time. Good, team. Keep going. Make sure you get your 10. Well done. We've got one more set to go. Final round. 10 rounds in total for this. "30 seconds, and then we start that last one. Not quite the same without the background noise. Okay. Ready, team? 10 seconds. And 2, 1, in we go. Into your last handstand hold. Kicking up with control every time if you're practicing that freestanding. Trying not to walk. Feeling the weight through the fingers, through the wrists. And rest. Move on to your pistols. Last 10. 1, 2, 3. Change leg. 1, 2, and up. Good. Continue to work through that. Finish your 10 repetitions. Keep moving. Should have a couple more repetitions to go. Excellent. And rest there. Okay, team. We're going to leave you for this video. Take a bit of a break if you feel like you need it. Let's get into video number 2.